Hey, what is up, everybody? Blake for here, and today for you another video of Black Clover Mobile. And before I get into this, I gotta say, can I just start with this? This is the best gacha I've played in a hot minute. I haven't felt this way in years. So you already know this is my first impression, day one of this game. Counting as day one because quite literally yesterday I could not play whatsoever, pretty much. But I've had an absolute blast. So jumping straight into the video, I have to say, impression wise, when it comes to free to play, this amazing. Comes to things that you can buy, amazing. Just animations, specials, anything, you guys name it, man. I've been having so much fun on this dang game. It's crazy. So after the, I guess you could say 12 hours pretty much almost I've been playing, or at least 10 hours that I've been playing this game, I have been live streaming it. You guys saw me earlier this morning, and I gotta say I'm very happy with it. We're rank 9 on JP right now, vibing with some good characters. In fact, I gotta change it up. I've had a blast getting just new characters, had a blast trying out new things, testing out every character I can get my hands on. And I have to say, the game is very, very well-rounded. Going on when it comes to absolute utility and cleanness with the game itself, it looks stunning. Everything is rightfully placed. I've been just absolutely going in with it. Each character having their own type of just usefulness in any aspect, whether it's PvE, PvP, you name it, one way or another, it is absolutely amazing. Now, over the time here, I've already gotten myself at least 3 characters 60, 2 of them UR'd. One of them actually I need to get to 60 just to UR him real quick. But I've also been testing out a few others here. So we got a couples at 40s here. People that I'm still like wanting to test, and I'm definitely wanting to test Finral because I've been having a blast using them. Recently looked into his at least passes and stuff like that, and for day one, I have to say, bro, it's just, it hits different. It really do just hit different. So of course, if you guys do not know with the system stuff like this, we're going to be going over that with my first day impressions. The whole system that they have with the cards themselves, such like this, I thought it was going to be a little bit stale. Thought it was actually going to be a little bit unnecessary. Very clouding where you're like summoning and such like that. It actually is not as bad. I pulled a couple of the cards here, pulled a couple of SSRs, but over the time where people thought, hey, this is going to be something that actually might make us not want to play the game more, it actually makes you think about it more, because once you get the character, of course, you already have them fully duped. Once you get their affinity up, stuff like that, you can easily get them LR. The only thing that actually counts afterwards is getting their card. So that fulfillment of getting the card, or either getting the new character, or even getting dupes, is actually still there. With the impression that we already have, even though you're getting these dupes and they may seem useless, you always have the essential thoughts of being able to go to an exchange shop here. I think it's the third one here. Going to exchange shop, getting you something new. So if you wanted to, you can get one of the cards out of here, the SSR card, which is William, of course. If you guys are interested in William, get yourself William here, or a William dupe, or even just a random mage. Including, you can get yourself some of the actual seasonal dupes here when it does come to their card wise. So everything has its place. Now, that's not the only thing I enjoy with my first impression, but can we talk about the difficulty when it does come down to doing certain things in this game? I gotta say, I've been enjoying my time, whether it comes down to just regular old grinding here, getting certain things up. Even with the EXP farming, certain things are a lot more harder than expected, at least a lot more difficult than I expected here. Mainly just because certain characters you're going to need to have built, you're going to have different things needed to do, and different things that you're going to really want. Now, whether you're playing on auto or you're playing off auto, it does make a huge difference. Nothing's ever boring when it does come down to it. And I have to say, like, each time it's just a freaking treat. So let's go ahead and actually take it off auto. And I have to say, everything's a little bit more difficult. The mobs don't just fall over, they just don't die like crazy. Now that man just got critted out of his mind, but like, they can actually fight back. Now, over the time that I've been actually grinding a lot here, the mobs have slowly gotten a little bit easier, but they can still tank a fair amount, and they do their fair share of damage, as you can see with Asta just then. things are pretty nice when you're going into it, but it slowly does get hard. The mobs get way more aggressive. They get more like a targeting type of system. They start to work together more often than not, which I really like. That it brings in that sense of, hey, this isn't always going to be an easy ride. You're going to have to, of course, plan out your strategies, and it makes you more want to take the game a little bit more seriously or a little bit more strategically. So with the team I'm running here, of course, I'm at least going with some speed downs, going with some nice little knockbacks, stuff like that. At least AoE types of things to at least take down my characters that, or at least the enemies that are in front of me. And I gotta say, each time is absolutely amazing to do it. Can't freaking lie. I'm just in love with this. Like, look at that, bro. I cut off the goddamn animation just for that. I was watching it over and over. It got to a point where on stream, I literally was like, okay, I got to cut off the animation. I'm going to be sitting here watching this animation and people are just going to absolutely get sick of it. But it looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. Absolutely in love with it too. Even though I have to translate a lot of things, that's the only thing I have to say with my first impressions about this game. Of course, since I'm on JP, I have to translate a lot of things. I have to say it doesn't bother me as much because everything's pretty dang well done. Now, along with my first impressions, there has to be some cons, right? I can't always give you all the pros without a few cons. Now, what we're going to go ahead and get into is showing you guys some of the things that I really don't like in the game. And it's not too many things that I don't like. I'm enjoying for the most part, but there are a few things I don't like. Now, going back to the main screen, one of my main issues with this game, instead of just sucking up to it 24/7, is definitely the story tickets. Story tickets are a very much so problem, although this is my pay-to-win account, and I've done my fair share of refreshing them a lot and buying more stuff for it. I have to say, story tickets are very annoying. You only get 6 of these guys, and you're only allowed to refresh about 3 of these guys a day, and it's not too fun to do so. You do get some more from different events and get some more at the end of the chapter at times, but seeing how many at least fights you have to do, how many things you have to be a part of, it is very tasking and very, very annoying. Now, a lot of you may be like, hey, why is it annoying such like this? Quite literally, every fight that you have to do that is story related, any fight whatsoever, it can literally be one of the side mobs in a dang story quest. Quite literally, you need a story ticket for it. They take at least about 5 hours, 6 hours to even regenerate one ticket, and it's crazy. Like, for example, this is a side thing. No real characters in this, just the zombies here that Radies had here with this. And look at that, story ticket. That's one every 5 hours. That sucks. It sucks to the max. So there's a lot of things that I harp on games, but this makes resin look good at times. Like, if you're familiar with Genshin, this makes resin look good at times. I can't even lie. Another thing that I'm not too much of a fan with when it does come to this with my first impression is at least the gear system. Now, this was something that I was actually talking about when it did come down to at least the beta. Didn't like the gear system too much, mainly because it was kind of weird. Maybe I'll take a little bit of a grasp to it and I'll enjoy it more often once I get more gear and once I have more understanding of different things about it. But I did not really favor gear too much. The way how it's puzzle pieced together, it does allow a lot of different concepts or like a lot of different builds, but it wasn't my favorite part. It wasn't something I enjoyed too much, and I found it kind of not time consuming, but tasking to the point where gear just was not fun to me. That's just a personal knack at me, but those are my main two issues. To not end the game off, or at least the video off, on a bad note, I gotta say, the game is absolutely awesome. Would I recommend it to people? Yes. Would it be probably my top gacha of all time that I have right now? Yes. Will I be spending even more? You freaking know it. My wallet may be crying at the end of the day, but it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Now, and also the talent absolute thing here. You can change all these talents here as you unlock them, make your character kind of unique, make them awesome. This is something I do say they've done well with. I do enjoy this, and I can't wait to continue doing it with more things. But to put it simple, game's amazing. First day impression, absolutely amazing. Rocking with it, and I'm gonna continue rocking with you guys. Now we're gonna be having another stream tomorrow at 12 o'clock p.m. as usual, most likely. I may push it back. It depends on our special guest. Yes, tomorrow is the day. Mark it down. Be sure not to miss that video because it's gonna be a summoning freaking. It's gonna be a summoning time, baby. And not only that, our special guest is a really big one. So till next time, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please smack that like button with your forehead. Consider subscribing if you are new. I do daily freaking BlackClover mobile content, even maybe double uploads. We'll see in the future. So see you next time, and stay safe, stay sharp, and stay determined. Peace.